The Secret of the Magical Bookshelf. Sophie and her younger brother Max are on a school trip to Oxford with their class. They are excited to visit the famous university, known for its grand architecture, old libraries, and fascinating history. On the first day of their trip, Sophie and Max wander away from their teacher, drawn by the mysterious allure of a hidden library tucked in one corner of the Bodleian Library. The library is like no other they've seen. Dusty, quiet, and filled with towering shelves that seem to go on forever. While exploring, Sophie and Max discover a peculiar bookshelf at the far end of the room. Unlike the other shelves, this one doesn't have books stacked neatly. Instead, there are old books with covers that shimmer faintly in the dim light, as if the books are alive. To their surprise, one of the books suddenly floats off the shelf, inviting them to open it. When they do, they are swept away into a magical world. They find themselves in a strange, magical version of Oxford, where the buildings have eyes and the statues can talk. The streets are full of friendly creatures, and the Oxford landmarks have taken on life of their own. Sophie and Max meet Professor Hoot, a wise old owl who explains that the magical bookshelf is a portal to hidden worlds, and they have been chosen to help solve a problem. The magical creatures are losing their memories because the Book of Lost Stories has gone missing. Without the book, the creatures cannot remember their past, and the magical world of Oxford will fade away. Determined to help, Sophie and Max set off on an adventure across the magical city. They travel through enchanted libraries, ride flying books, and even visit the magical River Thames, where the river's water can whisper secrets from the past. Along the way, they meet quirky characters like a talking map that helps them find clues, a playful, shape-shifting cat named Whiskers, and a grumpy gargoyle who holds a key to the final mystery. They must piece together riddles, avoid magical traps, and work together to find the Book of Lost Stories before the sun sets. Finally, after a thrilling chase through the hidden halls of Christchurch College, Sophie and Max discover that the book was hidden in plain sight, right back where they started, on the magical bookshelf. With the book returned, the creatures' memories are restored, and the magical world of Oxford comes back to life. Professor Hoot thanks them, and they are transported back to the real Oxford, just in time to rejoin their class. As they leave the magical Oxford behind, Sophie and Max share a secret smile, knowing that there's more to Oxford than meets the eye, and that the next adventure could be just around the corner. Let's learn some words from the story. Enchanted. Definition: filled with magic, having a mysterious or magical quality. Example: the children stood before the enchanted bookshelf, watching the glowing books float into the air. Ancient. Definition: very old, belonging to the distant past. Example: the Bodleian Library was filled with ancient books, each carrying stories from centuries ago. Mysterious. Definition: difficult to explain or understand, full of secrets. Example: the map led them to a mysterious courtyard hidden deep within the university. Whimsical. Definition: playfully quaint or fanciful, often in an amusing or magical way. Example: the whimsical creatures of the magical world made the children laugh with their funny antics. Relic. Definition: an object from the past that has historical or cultural importance. Example: the Book of Lost Stories was an ancient relic with magical properties. Puzzle. Definition: a problem or game that tests a person's ingenuity or knowledge. Example: the children had to solve the gargoyle's puzzle to find the key to the courtyard. Glow. Definition: a steady, soft light that seems to shine from within something. Example: the enchanted books glowed softly in the dim library. Whisper. Definition: to speak very softly or to make a soft, rustling sound. Example: the river seemed to whisper secrets of the magical world to anyone who listened. Courage. Definition: the ability to do something brave even when afraid. Example: it took courage for Sophie and Max to face the grumpy gargoyle and solve his challenge.